Hello everyone, as I told you in my previous video, in this video I will explain Hello World application code part in detail. Let's open our project. This is our Hello World project that we developed in my previous video. Open main storyboard and click Hello World button. In the utility area under connection inspector icon, you should see the list of events that's corresponding method to call. As you can see, the touch up inside event is connected to show message method. In Hello World application, when users lift up the finger inside the button, the touch up inside event is triggered. Consequently, it calls up the show message method to display hello world message. Before explaining show message function, let's identify what's the method. Most of the code in an app in some ways deals with the objects of some kinds. Each object provides certain function and performs specific tasks. Example, display a message on screen. These functions, when expressed in code, are known as method. After identifying the method, let's get back to our code. Click View Controller and you will see the code that we wrote before. Okay, this is our show message method. I will explain everything in our show message method in detail one by one. Okay, first of all, to declare a method in a class, we use function keyword. Following the function keyword is the name of method. This is show message method. And this name identifies the method name and makes easier for the method to be called elsewhere in your code. Optionally, a method can have in a parameter as input. The parameters are identified within the parentheses. In our example, the method does not have any parameter. I will write keywords in our note and share it in my blog, which might be helpful for learners. Okay, I'll open Word file. The first keyword we identified is function keyword. I'll copy it and put it in the Word. Function keyword. It's keyword to declare method. Then we identified what is show message. I'll copy this one from here as well. Show message is method name and parameters inside parentheses and parameters. In our case, we don't have any parameter. I'll continue. Okay, here we have another keyword, which is IBA action. Before noting it, let me give a deep information about IBA action. This keyword allows you to connect your source code to interface objects in interface builder. When it is inserted in the method declaration, it indicates the method can be exposed to interface builder. This is why the show message event appeared in pop-up over when you established connection between hello world button and the code in our previous video. Okay, let me copy this one as well to our notes. It is keyword to expose the method to interface builder. Okay, let's continue the block of code enclosed in curly brackets. When developing apps in iOS, we don't need to write all functions from scratch. You don't need to learn how to draw alert box on screen. The iOS SDK bundle in Xcode, it already provides you with a tons of built-in functions to make your life easier. These functions are usually known as APIs and organized in form of frameworks. The UI kit is just one of them, and that provides the class and function to construct and manage your app's user interface. UI, for example, UI alert controller and UI view controller are actually come from UI kit. So before continuing the inside of the code, we can see that there is another keyword import at the beginning of our code. So this import keyword is used to access external frameworks. Okay, let me copy this one as well. Put our notes. It's keyword to access external as an example UI kit. Okay, let's continue with the show message method. The first line of the code, here we have another keyword, let. Let is used to define a constant, and alert controller is the constant name. Okay, let me copy this one as well. Let in Xcode, it is used to define a constant, and we have another alert controller. This is constant name. I will put it in our note as well. This is constant name. Okay, so the first line of the code creates UI alert controller object and store it in alert controller. You can specify class name followed by the initial values of properties. Here we specify the title, message, and the style of alert in our UI alert view controller. So this line here it is for title, message, and style of the text that will appear in the screen. So I will take this one to our notes. Let me take all of them, because this is, if I put it here, let me put it in proper way. Okay, let me, it's an object in which we specify the title, message, and the style of alert. The alert. Okay, let's get back to the code. Right after creating UI alert controller object, we call add action method to add action to the alert, so it displays OK button. So let me copy this one as well to our node. Alert action. It is a method to add action to the alert so that it displays OK button. OK button. Okay, let's continue. So when programming in Swift, you call a method using by dot. As you see, alerts controller dot add action method is called. You may wonder how you can find about the usage and available methods of a class. A simple answer is to read the documentation. You can go up to the Google to look up the class, but Xcode provides you a convenient way to access the documentation of iOS. In Xcode, you can press and hold Option key, point the cursor to the class name in your code, then click. A popover will appear displaying the class description and sample code. If you hold the Option key and press, for example, UI alert controller, you will see that everything about this class explained here in detail. Okay, let's continue with our code. Here you will see that another keyword present. It's used to display the alert. So we ask the current view controller to present alert controller object with animation. So which means that this present is used to present alert controller object with animation. Let me copy this one to our note as well. Present alert controller object with animation. Okay, so this is all about show message method. Everything explained one by one in detail, and I took notes. I will share it in my blog. You can copy it from there. But one question remains unanswered still. How does Xcode know that view controller in interface builder links up with the view controller class defined in view controller Swift file? If you remember, the template that we choose when creating Xcode project was single view application template. When this project template is used, it automatically creates a default view controller in interface builder editor and generates view controller Swift. On the top of that, the view controller is automatically linked with the view controller class defined in Swift file. This is this class. So if we go to main storyboard and select view controller, in the utility area, select identity inspector. Identity inspector. This is identity inspector. You'll find view controller set as custom class. See, in our custom class, there is view controller. This is how the objects in interface builder associate with the classes in Swift code. Thank you for watching.